What's up, everybody? This is your boy Venom back to give you another video. Like my man bun? Looks like a big ball of dingleberry back there. You like the new background? It sucks, doesn't it? It's a work in progress, guys. Come on. Actually, I've been so freaking busy. I haven't been able to really do much to this room yet. I've been dealing with so much. I don't even want to get into it. But let's get into the reason why we're here so this video doesn't go on forever. Because the last one went on for about an hour of this topic. The TV. The TV is fixed. It is fixed. Can you believe this snap? The guy that they hired was a independent technician, basically. He didn't work for no big company like TCL. He didn't work for them. And the way it was explained to me in so many different words was basically it kind of came down to good thing you push the issue. You know, I'm not going to name anything. I'm not naming anyone. I'm not going to name employees. I mean, if TCL's smart enough, they'll figure it out on their own. But honestly, I mean, this was just real talk. This was a business talk. And from what I was told was basically, if I wouldn't have pushed the issue, that TV would have never been fixed in the first place. These people were the original people that I was talking to were so fucking ignorant, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They thought I was from Cali. I guess. I don't know. Apparently they don't know how to read directions. I don't know. But anyways, the last person I talked to, I think her name is like Savannah or something around that. I don't even know. I could be totally wrong. But she seemed like the smartest person I talked to on the phone through them people, the call center people. And she was the one that reassured me. The last little bit you guys had heard from the hour-long video, she was the one I was talking to. Well, I had called her, well, not her specifically, but they patched me through to her somehow. Somehow I got her again. It blew my mind. I knew it was her because by the way she was talking to me, by the way she presented herself, and encouraged my positivity and just, hey, come on, you can handle this. Just wait. We will get this done. I promise you. I promise you, Venom, it'll be handled. I mean, she didn't say it in those words, obviously, but that's basically what I heard. And, of course, I didn't have no faith in the situation, as you guys saw. I mean, I was hopeful, I guess, in a sense, but I didn't think anything was going to come of it. I figured they were just going to throw in the towel and say, fuck it, go get a new TV. They didn't. They stuck by their guns. And it was longer than 10 business days. But I will forgive them because it is the pandemic. Things are harder to get arranged nowadays. And I get it. I just wasn't really sure about things getting handled. But the main point is, yeah, I got my TV fixed, and a few people I talked to about this are like, what the hell were you bitching about so much? You got your TV fixed, stop complaining. My main complaint overall, other than having a broken TV, of course, was the fact that I had to fight and 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 fight until I got my way. Sounds like childish the way I word it that way. I got my way. Well, I did get my way. Well, actually, my way was I wanted a new TV, but I would accept having it fixed, my original one, because I love that TV. And I've said it before, that TV is epic. And I appreciate it even more now because I had to replace the big one with a little baby TV. Which, here's a joke for you guys. The little TV, the temporary one that I had, was a TCL. Go figure, right? But if that one would have broke, I could have took it to the store and got a new one. Because it was under 50 inches. And that was what they were giving me shit about. It was like, oh, if it's over 50 inches, it's got to be repaired. And according to the technician that I talked to, they build their TVs like shit. That's what he told me. They're garbage. They're good TVs, but the hardware inside and out is garbage. And he's not surprised that there was defective shit in my TV. That's what he told me. As soon as I started telling him what had happened, he already had known, but I just described it my own way. And he was not shocked. Oh, what a surprise. And instead of replacing the part, he ended up just replacing the whole board. The whole board. The whole, where you have your HDMI cables, your headphone jack, and there's like a few other things. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things. But it's all on one board, is what they call it, a board. It's like there's a big, if you know what a giant green computer chip looks like, or a board, but some people don't look at it like, oh, that's a computer chip. You know, the basic people that don't know much about computers. So your giant computer chip, your board, he had to replace the whole thing. And I explained to him what had happened. When I was talking on the phone, they kept telling me to plug in headphones to the jack before it officially completely broke. And I explained to him what happened, and I says, you know, the final time when I went to pull the plug out, the whole thing just fell on the TV, and he laughed. He said, "Oh, what a shock." You know, like he knew, because he's been through this shit before. And we even discussed it, you know, like, you know, how they build these TVs like garbage now. They ain't worth a shit. I mean, they don't put a lot of money into these TVs, believe it or not. They look fancy. They look amazing. And I will give them that. But honestly, you're getting took. But, you know, that's life. You know, guys, you can't fight that shit. People are going to do what they're going to do. But I mostly made those videos before, and this one, of course, as a resolution. For anyone out there that has run into this issue before, I'm here for you guys, and that's the main reason why I did this. You know, I'm not about like trying to get people recorded on the phone and, you know, share personal information and, you know, try to catch people off guard. I'm not that kind of guy. Usually when it comes to this kind of stuff, I'll tell somebody. You know, I'll let everybody know who's, you know, this is what's going on. But considering the situation, I wanted everybody to have firsthand witness of what I had to experience to get a final resolution. And the final resolution is this. I have my TV fixed. It didn't cost me a dime. This guy had to travel quite a distance to get here. I think where he came from, it was about 3 hours away. And on top of it, we got a badass fucking ice storm. Not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. It started during the night. I was coming back after I got my last video. I talked about my video haul, or family video haul, where I got all these games and movies and whatnot. We were coming back from that experience, or that trip, and we saw a car flipped on its side off of a ditch downhill against a tree. I don't know if the person lived or not. I think they did. I think everything was fine, but they had road flares out and everything. And where I live, you don't see cops throwing out road flares in the road to get people's attention so they'll slow the hell down. That doesn't happen around here. Ever. Ever. I've lived in this area for freaking almost 20 years. Okay? In and around this area. And I've never seen that. I know it happens for bad accidents, but around here, no. That doesn't happen. So you knew it was pretty serious. And the roads were pure ice. It was raining off and on throughout the day, and then it froze over. And frozen roads are not good. We got home, and I got out of my vehicle, and I'm going to walk to the back of my car just to open my trunk, and I about fell on my ass because not only the grass is all froze, but the road is froze. My driveway was froze. So the very next day, this technician had to drive almost 3 hours to come here to do a 5-minute job in this condition weather. And it was worse yesterday than it was the night before that. So, I commend the guy. I give him a lot of credit that he even went, I'm sure he was getting paid buku bucks, but that's not the point. Gonna risk your life for a broken TV. It's just silly, honestly. But, it is what it is. And I'm here as an example for all of you that have run into this problem. And if you don't know what I'm talking about and you're just now viewing this video, and you go, what is he talking about? What TV? What? Huh? Helping us how? What is he talking about? If you invest your time in this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and you start from the first video, there's 3 parts before this. Watch from the beginning. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and then come to this one. Now, Part 3, I'm going to warn you, is an hour long. And there ain't much going on during the video other than the audio. But the audio is what matters in that video. Just turn it on and go and clean your house and listen. And listen to what I had to go through to get to this point. My TV broke 4 days before Christmas. And that's our main TV for the home. I mean, we have other TVs, don't get me wrong. But, I got the Matrix trilogy on fucking Blu-ray. I love the Matrix movies, and I never owned it on Blu-ray. So the fact that I got it on Blu-ray, I was so happy. I was like, oh, shit. I get to watch the Matrix on a 4K with Blu-ray. I was stoked for that. And then the TV broke. Or my kids, on Christmas Day, they got tons of movies, and they could not watch them on that TV. Which, just plug in another TV. It's no big fucking deal, but it's just the point. I try to give my kids the best that I can give, And when these kinds of things happen, it just really pisses me off. It's like, these things can be unavoidable. Or, unavoidable. They can be avoidable, is what I mean. They can be avoidable if people would just stop being pieces of shit. And stop thinking about their fucking pocketbook. Their fucking wallets. People, these companies need to change their policies and just start being upfront with people. If they start doing that, things would turn out a little different. They'd probably make more money. But the majority of people always think they're getting screwed over. Including me. And 9 times out of 10, you probably are getting screwed over. In some way, shape, or fashion. But as relating to these TVs, just watch my previous videos. You'll understand up to this point what this video is all about. But I got the TV fixed, and I just want to say, I had this little rink-a-dink sitting on my TV stand. Okay? So when I was able to put my old one back there, my big screen, at 65-inch, I think is what it is, 4K, placed the TVs, and my God, did that TV look 10 times bigger than it did before. It made me appreciate it that much more. Like, oh my God, look how big this screen is. This is amazing. And it helped with one of the games I've been playing, the Jurassic World one. I mentioned yesterday in the last video. Jurassic World Evolution. And I'm just going to address this now, and I am going to do a review on it because it's definitely worth a review. Big time. At first, the game had me so upset that I almost didn't want to play it anymore. I'm not going to say why, but it was to the point where I was screaming at my TV at the top of my lungs in utter amazement, pissed offness, whatever you want to label it as. I was so upset. I almost just said, fuck it, I'm breaking the game, I'm done. How dare this game do this to me? Not going to specify, but let's just say it was not good. And there was much more frustration after that. But once you get past that frustration level, the game is amazing. I was up till 4 in the morning playing it, okay? I could not put the fucking controller down. We'll address this another day, but I just want to let you guys know it is actually becoming an enjoyable experience. But anyways, I know I tend to kind of ramble on other things, I do that a lot. I like to talk. I like to talk to you guys. I like to share with you guys. I like to this and that. So anyways, ain't much more I can say. TV's fixed. Bada bing, bada boom. No more TV angry fucking rants. And hell yeah, guys. We won. We did it. Tell your friends and family if you see these videos, tell them what happened to me. If they ever try to buy a TV and get a warranty, tell them. Share it. Seriously. It will help others in the end. Anyways, guys, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you know. Comment down below. And like always, feel the love and feel the flow. And pray for my film room. And hope that the next video it looks better than a frickin' blanket. And by the way, guys, apparently nobody's complained about the audio, but I had my homie tell me that the lighting was acting funky on him, and I'm not really sure why. I reviewed yesterday's video and I didn't see no issues. I thought maybe it was because of the window, like maybe it was messing with the lens or something. So if you guys are experiencing lighting issues in my videos, starting from yesterday's video to whenever, let me know. Tell me, just give me a holler. Let me know if I need to fix something up. So anyways, guys, stay safe out there. Be cool. And I will see you all again as soon as I can turn off my camera. Love you guys. People are texting me. Bye!